Clownish draws art fight log 2. I hardly know her. That was terrible. Well, as of recording, it is July 2nd, meaning we are 2 full days into art fight. And being that we are 2 days into art fight, I have 6 whole attacks done and 5 defenses. But the last time we talked, it was about 13 hours before art fight. So what happened from then to the actual, time art fight started? Picture this, I just posted log 1. Woohoo! I go to bed. I wake up and it's smoldering hot. In my rest, it reached 91 degrees outside Fahrenheit. Oh, heck no! So, because it was smoldering hot out, me and my family had to go to Walmart to go get fans because, it was so hot in my house, and ice cream because we did not have ice cream. And then afterwards I went to bed, and by the time my nap was over, art fight started. By the time art fight started, I went straight for the attacks. First thing I did is I went through my pre-saved references and found the most simplest character out of all of them. You know, just to warm up. So, that landed me with Toothy by this Sarah Zombie. This is the part where I show a bunch of speed paints and talk about, how it was made. Yes. Starting out, I didn't have an exact vision for how I wanted this attack to look, so I just started drawing Toothy. I just love her goofy grin. So after I finished sketching it, I lined it pretty quickly because I just didn't really have much to line. For the coloring, I wanted to do something watercolor adjacent, so that way this attack would really pop out. I also added a lot of white highlights and hatching across the limbs to make it more interesting. At least aesthetically. I also decided that I wanted this drawing to be monochromatic just to keep it simple for my first attack. And if you can see the screen, I think it turned out pretty cool. And as I was spinning this attack, I got my first defense by Random Personas on Art Fight. I plan on revenging soon. Don't know when, but it'll happen. That actually leads me to my second attack of Dimensional Taco Pixie by Lunar Jaguar on Art Fight and YouTube. And everywhere. Starting off, I had a vision already of what I want this thing to look like. If you see my reference in the corner, I already have concepts of what she'd look like in my art style. This particular attack was based on a Vocaloid song, that one being Retire Now by Nakiso. I'll play a little bit of it for you. And pray that I do not get copyright stricken. That's it. That's all you're getting. Listen to it on your own time. It's really good. Looking at Miku in this video and Pixie, you can definitely see where the inspiration came from. Pixie's pose definitely shows off the inspiration as well. Ka-chow. The reason why I chose a Vocaloid song to base this attack off of is because when I think Vocaloid, I think Lunar Jaguar. I just associate them together. Now, originally the attack was just gonna be Pixie hitting that pose, but then I decided to add a chibi in there, just because I thought it was cute. 2 hours after posting it, I realized I forgot the YOLO on the chibi's hat. Shh, I don't think she noticed. And I think she liked it. Moving on, I received this really cute attack for Sursak by Necromancy Mole on Art Fight. I then chose to do a more dynamic attack, this time for Twisted Mikey by Alistair6 Ratus. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've never had to say his username out loud before. Hi, Ali. You'll see it in my sketch. I just could not settle on a pose for Mikey. Actually, my OC Hank was also supposed to be included in this, but I realized Mikey would have more aura alone. So, that's what I settled with. I thought it'd be really cool for him to just, walk like a zombie. And I decided to stylize the eyes a bit by giving them, the signature pie cut that most cartoon characters kind of have. Something funny is I almost forgot to draw his tail in. I really like this attack because I got to play around with the lighting. And boom. Now we have my last day 1 attack. This was for Diggs by Am I Your Hero on Art Fight. I think this attack is just cool. So I don't really have much to say, except for, ooh, zombies. So just enjoy the speed paint music. Dang, that's Aura. Alright, day 2 is happening. I'll go through my defenses now. First of all, I got this cute little Tricks attack from Izzy, aka literally whatever. I just love how stupid Tricks looks. Then I got this really cool Stevie attack from Seraphim Shrimp, and I think this attack is really evil. If you know, you know. Cough, cough, asteroid. Then lastly, we have this absolutely stellar attack by Slingshot on Art Fight. I really do adore this because if you look at the borders, it references my favorite musical, In Trousers. This musical scratches my brain in ways that I cannot comprehend. I love it so much that I put some lyrics of my favorite song on In Trousers as my Discord status.
He throws a fit, then a knife. You call this breakfast on my birthday? This is shit, this isn't breakfast, I could crack your feet.
And something else that I really like about this attack is it's referencing the twin carousel meme that's been going around. And before I get to talking about my attacks again, I really want to thank everyone who has made me a defense so far. I love all of them. I see a lot of people scared to join Art Fight because they're, quote, not skilled enough for it or they're not good enough for it. And I think, honestly, that's bullshit. Anyone can compete in Art Fight, beginner or not. You shouldn't be scared to draw other people's OCs. That being said, I'm really glad that artists are showing a lot of love to beginner artists this year. I've noticed that a lot online, and it really warms my heart. My next attack is for Slingshot. The defense I just showed from them was the revenge for the one I'm drawing. This year, I am attacking Dragon Gradient and Temp Love Gradient by, you guessed it, Slingshot. I will say that I did get a bit ambitious with this one, since I went for a very dynamic angle and I actually chose to draw a detailed background for this one. The whole concept of this, I thought it was really silly. I thought it'd be fun for Dragon Gradient and Stevie to go to 7-Eleven, and then I thought, why not have Stevie's sister be there with Temp Love Gradient as kind of a contrast? And that's where I got the idea of Temp Love Gradient and Aquarius laughing at Stevie's embarrassing childhood pictures, which is just one of him fishing. And that just kind of made this attack. Moving on, my last attack of day 2 was for literally whatever, as a revenge for the Tricks attack. I decided to draw Terry, this ghost guy, with Charlie, my ghost girl, because they both kind of have the funny connection of missing an eye and then having white eyes and then a smile. Yeah, something like that. The speed painting for this one was kind of simple, as I was recovering from Slingshot's attack. I thought it would just be fun to draw these two being spooky together, and that's it. And that's it. I think it turned out cool. With that being said, this is my log 2 for Art Fight, covering days 1 and 2. And I'm praying that this video does not get copyright stricken. Happy Art Fight, and goodbye.